Hello golfers, so get ready. The strike secret revealed. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jess Frank here at the Jess Frank Golf Academy at the beautiful Deer Creek Golf Club. The strike secret revealed comes from your right arm and right wrist and understanding how to control it. Again, I teach a lot of golf out here, and what I see the most of is the trail arm for the right-handed golfers. The right arm is extending too soon and the club head is passing the hands. So the strike secret for you is understanding how to position your right arm, your right elbow, and your right wrist as you're coming down into impact, okay? At impact, my weight's forward, but my handle is also forward. My right wrist is bent back, all right? So my right wrist is bent back. That's allowing me to keep my hands traveling in an arc and my club head out in front of me. So I see so many golfers that they come and they're going and they swing and they're trying to hit the ball. So what they're doing is they're racing their club head down to the ball and their hands are back. Okay, so they've extended their right wrist, they've straightened their right arm way too early. The only time that you straighten the right arm is post-impact, after the ball. But at the same time, my right wrist is still bent back, okay? So the strike secret revealed is going to help you hit the ball a lot more solid. So start with small swings for the strike secret revealed. And you can see here, as I come back down, there's my right arm and right wrist are bent back to the top. As I come down, they're still bent, they're still bent, they're still bent, they're still bent. They're straightening. There's my arm straight right there. Arm straight, but my right wrist is still bent back and all the way around. And even at the finish, my right wrist is bent back. So that's something that a lot of people don't understand. They're told to throw the club at the ball, keep your head down. All that is really immaterial to striking the ball solid every time. So what happens is that if I just put the club in my right hand, so as I go to the top, you can see my right arm and right wrist are bent back to the top. Now as I'm coming down, right wrist, right arm, and you see the club shaft here. This is something I like to show most people. Golfers notoriously throw the club and create a wide arc. So you can see the shaft moving away from my right shoulder here. What the best players do is they keep the shaft towards their right shoulder and right arm, and as they come down, the right wrist and right arm are still bent when it reaches the right leg. The club head's above the hands. Then it comes back down in impact. There's the arm straight, and it goes around. So what most people do is they're this way. They've straightened the right arm, they're hitting behind the ball, their weight's back, they're cutting across the ball, and that's not what we want at all. So I can even just do it with my right arm without a club. Going to the top, right arm and right wrist are bent. Coming down, right arm and right wrist are bent. You can see when I get to the right leg here, my right wrist and right arm are bent. Into the back of the ball, arm straight, right wrist bent. Right wrist still bent, right wrist still bent. So when I hit shots, I want to think of that same thing. So the top, right arm, right wrist bent. So I come down, right arm, right elbow, right wrist bent back. You can see my elbow pocket is facing the camera here. My right wrist is back. My left arm is more in front of my body. I see so many golfers, when they get to this point, their left arm's way back behind their body, scooping the ball, topping it, hitting it fat, all that other stuff that we don't want. So again, we're going to do that. Right wrist to the top, right arm to the top, coming down, back into the ball, striking the ground after the ball, moving around all the way through. So go ahead and hit one there. My goal here, right arm bent, right wrist bent, right arm bent, right wrist bent, through the ball. Again, really solid, far and high. That's also going to help you straighten out the club face. So people who slice, usually what happens when they come down and they create a wide arc where they straighten their right arm and right wrist too soon, what they do, they come into the ball and the face is open to the shaft. But if I keep the right arm and right wrist bent, as I come around, now that face is closed to the shaft. So that's a bonus tip for you. It affects the club face. So if you're slicing the ball, you need to feel that club face being closed to the shaft as you come around, right arm and right wrist are bent. You can see that toe is in front of the heel. And so I know that's going to be able to help you. So do a lot of slow motion drills. Like I said, just right arm, right wrist going back, right arm, right wrist coming through. And when I finish, I'm going to keep that right wrist bent back. In fact, I'm going to do that on this swing here. And you can see I hit that ball pretty solid. Right wrist is still bent back, right arm straight. So I'm going to have Jonathan bring the camera around down the line so you can see it from that angle, and we'll go from there. All right, golfers, the secret revealed. Understanding how to use the right arm, right elbow, right wrist, even the right shoulder coming down. When I come back through the ball, I see so many golfers, they extend that right arm and their right shoulder falls back down behind them. The club gets way underneath the plane and it's hard for them to make good contact. So I'm going to do it again just with the right hand, right arm. So at address, I'm here. I'm going back, right arm, right wrist, start to bend. Okay. As I come down, right arm, right wrist is still bent. The shaft hasn't casted or hasn't wide arced. Right arm still bent. Okay, right wrist is still bent. I've moved the elbow pocket in front of my right leg here. And I come back down into the ball and come back around. This helps me move my weight forward. You can see the bottom of my shoe here. My weight's not back. So as I do that, I'm going to go ahead and do that with a slow swing. Going to the top. Right arm, right wrist start to bend at the top. As I come down, they're maintaining that bend. Then coming back down and coming around all the way through. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm hitting a little shot where I just kind of keep that right wrist bent. This is a great drill for people. When I come down, I want to see half swings, and when I finish, I want to keep that club head below your waist. If you're able to do that, hit shots and keep that club head below your waist coming through, you'll be better than probably 90% of golfers, because I have people doing that and they always flick the club head past their hands. So you got to control that club head. I'm going to go ahead and hit a little shot like that, which is a small swing, and when I finish, it's going to be like a chip finish. Okay, see how my club head is still almost below my waist here. Okay, so my right wrist is still bent back. So you can see that. So what that allows me to do, the hands trace around in the arc, the club head traces around in the arc, and I'm hitting out longer on the arc. So that helps you hit a draw. So even that's good too for you. So the secret revealed, understanding the right arm, right wrist, having you come down in the correct position, not extending your right arm, right wrist behind you, which also pulls the left arm back behind you, makes you swing up on the ball. We're going to do another practice swing here. Really simple. The secret revealed. I know this is going to help your game. Here we go. And I really can't hit it much better than that. That is so solid, because I know, and the direction was really good too. Small draw, ball started a little right, came back to the left. So I know I could feel that. My right wrist and my right arm maintaining the really good structure. So again, I highly encourage you all, slow motion. Do it without a club. Do a lot of these coming down. This drill right here, I bet will help a lot of you out there. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you soon. Again, I know a lot of you are receiving a ton of value in playing better golf out there. So that virtual tip jar is right down below there in the comments section. So that would be awesome. It would help me continue to make great videos for you to play better golf. If you love this video, leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you soon.